Hi and welcome to this edition of Out the Box. My name's Paul. Today we're going to have a look at what is in this blue box. Yes, I know you guessed it again. This is a Ruijie Reyee product. This is the EST350 version 2 wireless bridge. If you've seen my other video on the EST310, then you probably realize I get a little bit excited about this. Really, this is something that our customers are after all of the time. The simplicity to be able to join two buildings together, to get wireless to a granny flat, to be able to join their solar array, to be able to join two buildings or campuses together. All right, traditionally we have to get two pieces of equipment, do all the coding and set up as needed. But I love this. This product is ready to go. And in the box, firstly, you get two devices already paired together. All right, so that's the massive starting bonus for me. You get two devices. It's really simple. Go onto Ruijie, create yourself an account. You can do it on your mobile phone directly if you want to as well, both synchronize. All right, once you've created an account, you basically connect these up using their PoE injectors, which I'll show you in a moment. Connect them to the internet just as that initial getting configured. All you have to do is scan the QR code that is here. All right, they will join your central control panel. You don't need any other software. It's all free. It's all managed in the cloud. All right, and they are ready to go. No other settings. They are configured and ready to go. So those are the two devices. We'll look at those properly in a moment. All right, what else are you going to get? Two of everything. So like I said, you're going to get two PoE injectors. These are 24 volt PoE powered, so they won't be powered from a normal PoE plus or PoE switch. So do use these. All right, you'll see you've got LAN and PoE on that side, and you've got a 2-pin connector for your mains on that side. You have two of those, all right, already in the box, so good to go. You are going to get your get started or your manual guide. These will do point to point and point to multi-point, i.e. one property, multiple locations. It has around about a 60-degree window. The signal is distributed from the front of this. All right, so your properties would need to be in line of that to be able to use point to multi-point, but that manual will give you a little bit more how to do that from the standard setup. You're going to get a warranty card. All right, the next thing I love about Ruijie, 3 years warranty. None of this, only 12 months, so a fantastic product there at a starting point. All right, you're going to get your power cords. Here we go. We're in Australia, so there's your power connector at that end. Like I said, this is a 2-pin in, so there you go. There's two of those in the box already. Right, these can be wall mounted. So I will just show you roughly how these bits work together. You're going to get two of these stems. All right, let me pick those up. You've got two of those. If we just concentrate on using one of these, this ball joint here will fit into the ball joint in the back of this. We'll look at this a little bit more so you can see it clearly. This will go into here. All right, I'll show you how this builds together. You are then going to get two of these. If you like, plastic wing nuts, that goes in over the top. All right, and as we do that up, all right, the tension is built there in place. All right, so now we do get the ability to angle this however we want to while this is fixed to the wall or the pole. So if we take this off here, obviously you're going to do this and then add the unit on afterwards. We've got two options. You can see in the back of this. Let me just dismantle this for you so you can just see it here. All right, you can see we have an angle already here. All right, that is to be able to lock onto your pole. You then get a fantastic plumber's ring here. All right, ready for you to do up, no tools needed. That's going to go through your hole there, as you can see. All right, and then allow you to fix it to the pole. If you don't want to fix it to the pole, then you get two of these plates. All right, you are going to basically screw through the back there, you can see, into the stem, mount your plate on the wall, whichever way up, probably that way up. You're going to mount your plate on the wall, then obviously you'll be able to fit your device onto there like that. You will get the packets of screws and lugs. Let me reach for those that you need. There we go, that you will need to be able to use to fit that all to the wall. That is everything that you get in the box. The units themselves, like I said, these are 24-port PoE powered. Let me show you the front of the unit. Probably not a lot to see there. All right, I'm going to show you the side of this side, and then over here where you can see that ball joint that we had a look at of how we get our flexibility of our mounting. On this side here, we're going to get our signal strength and power indicators to show that it's all running. And then on the bottom here is where your cables are going to come in. So a quick word, if you've never done anything like this, we'd always recommend you do something called a drip loop. All right, so when you have an Ethernet cable that will come into here, all right, please don't do it horizontally. Please don't even do it going down like this. You will get water ingress into this. Whatever you do, it will travel uphill a certain amount. So if your cable came out here, we want it to come down, round and up. Why? Moisture, rain, or anything that hits the front of this will drop down and then drop off the bottom of our loop, keeping it away from our device itself. So like I said, 3 years warranty on this. Fantastic. All right, let me just pop open the bottom here and I can actually show you inside. We have 2 Ethernet connections here, right? So over on this far side here, we've got our reset switch. We then have our 2 Ethernet connections, one for our PoE power in, these are gigabit ports, and one as a pass-through port that we can connect on some other devices. Now, it is 24 volt PoE powered, but fantastically already over here, it has a 12 volt connector already. So if you've got solar wherever this needs to be, then as long as you've just got one of those 12 volt pin connectors, you can plug this straight into your battery and this will get going. The better thing even on this is that actually both the 12 volt and the PoE can be plugged in at the same time, and this will do active standby power. So if you're powering off the battery or you're powering off PoE and then which is powered by mains, and then you also have a battery backup for part of the time, then it will automatically switch over. So like I said, 2 of these devices, really simple. Once you've set up your login in the app, then connect both of these to their PoE injectors and to a switch so you can get internet access, scan the codes on the back. All right, they will already be ready paired, and now you can go and mount those out on your building. All right, this version here, all right, has 1 gig connection. Again, you're probably going to get 500 to 600 megasecond, maybe a little bit more at about 500 meters. Obviously, these are designed to go up to about 5 kilometers. At 5 kilometers, I'd expect you to be getting about 150 megasecond, maybe a little bit more than that. But do have a look at our videos on our channel. We have got some testing of what we've done with these to show you the throughput performance. But hopefully that's been useful. All right, simple, easy setup, 3 years warranty, paired and already ready to go in the box. Fantastic price point, really well built. Hopefully that's been useful. That's the Ruijie Reyee EST350 version 2 wireless bridge, simple way of connecting 2 properties or locations together. Do head on over to our YouTube channel, plenty more box openings on wireless networking and firewall devices, how-to guides on how to set up your Ruijie network there as well. So do subscribe and stay up to date.